Welcome back. Now joining us this morning is Valerie Rochelle, the Artistic Director of the Oregon Cabaret Theater. Good morning, Val.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's so wonderful having you here, and congratulations. You are starting your 40th season here with the Oregon Cabaret Theater. Starting its 40th season, you're starting it with A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
Yes.
So what can people who are seeing that expect?
Well, A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder won the Broadway Tony Award in 2014, and it is a musical comedy that basically takes a young man who finds out that he's part of a very important British family, and he has 8 people in the way of him becoming Earl. So he goes on a journey of love and murder to become the Earl of Highhurst.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like so enrapturing. So how was the process of going to that, or how did you pick that show?
Well, we've been wanting to do that show for a very long time, and we finally were able to produce and get the rights to that show. It's very funny, very comical. One person plays 8 different characters of the actual Dicequith family. So it's very funny, quick change comedy.
Oh my, so is it a one-man show or how many?
No, there are 9 people in the show. One man plays all of the family that the young man is trying to get rid of in order to be the Earl of Highhurst.
Oh, wow. And so live entertainment is back for us after 2020. So how have things changed since the pandemic?
I think our biggest change really is just the fact that we have a lot more understudies now. We hire a lot more people to be able to cover and understudy a show so that the show can always go on.
So how does it feel to be more fully staffed now?
Oh, it is so wonderful to be back and up and running. We had the highest ticket sales of the entire history of the Cabaret in 2023, and then we beat it again in 2024. So we are selling very well.
Wow, you guys are on an uphill incline here.
Yes.
So how has it been having the community support you in this?
We could not do it without our community. Our VIP subscribers and our subscription folks and just single ticket sale patrons, we sell over 40,000 tickets a year. So that means our community is really supporting us.
And it's amazing to see that support because a lot goes on behind the scenes. So as a professional theater company, what can you tell us about what it takes to put on a production at the Cabaret?
Sure. Well, we start about 8 to 9 months in advance with the designers designing the set and the costumes. The actors come in about 3 weeks before opening, and it's an 8 to 12 hour day, 6 days a week of rehearsal for them. So it's a full-time job.
Oh my goodness. And so what is that like for the actors that come in, or how does that process go for hiring people on?
Sure. I do a casting tour every year in New York, Los Angeles, Washington State, and of course here. And I auditioned, we had about 12,000 actors submit for our 2025 season for only 47 roles. Wow. So I have a casting team, and we audition, and we see a bunch of people, and we find the best people that we can.
Yeah. And so I know that Waitress is up next. So what can you tell us about that show as well?
Yes. So Sarah Bareilles is Waitress, which is super exciting. We are the first company in Oregon to receive the rights to be able to do that show. So we're very excited to open that in April. It's going to have a 12-person cast, and the cast are not just acting in it, they're also playing in the band.
That's amazing. And so I feel like that does speak to how this Southern Oregon is a hub for entertainment here with like Oregon Shakespeare Festival and this. So what can you say about that?
I'm just very lucky to be here, and that people love theater here, and that we are so well supported.
Yeah. And so your 2025 season is full of exciting titles. What can you tell us about some things that are coming up for you?
One of my most favorite is Disaster the Musical. I saw it on Broadway in 2017, and it's basically has all of your favorite disco hits from Hot Stuff to I Will Survive. And it takes place on a casino boat that starts to have a tragedy. And all of the people on the boat, while singing disco tunes and dancing, have to get off of this sinking ship.
So it's Titanic, but disco.
Yes, and very funny.
My jaw dropped as she was saying that. That sounds like an incredibly fun show.
I literally left the theater, and they say side-splitting humor. Like my stomach actually hurt when I left.
So is that what kind of drew our actors to this scene? Is that there are so many dynamic shows going on with you guys this season?
Oh, I think so. I think because our season is so exciting, actors really wanted to be a part.
Yeah, and so what drew you to all of these shows? Because it does seem like they're all so exciting to be a part of.
Well, Waitress was something we kept an eye on to say as soon as those royalties are available and they're allowing regional theaters to do it, we wanted to snag those up. And the other ones are just funny favorites that we wanted to make sure that we did at the Cabaret.
Absolutely. Sounds like a labor of love for you guys. Yes. And Val, is there anything else you'd like to tell us before we say goodbye to you this morning?
No, we just are so excited to start this 40th season. We do tend to sell out tickets very quickly. We're even already adding a performance of Gentleman's Guide to keep up with demand. So I say go online and get your tickets right away.
Oh my goodness, you heard it here first from Val, you guys. There is a dynamic season coming up for the Oregon Cabaret Theater. So it begins its season with a Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, running now through March 30th. After that, it's Waitress, opening April 11th and playing through June 15th. And then comes Disaster, which runs through June 27th through September 7th. For more information on the full season and to purchase your tickets, visit OregonCabaret.com. Val, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank
I'm so happy to be here and to see your shows as well.
Good, come.
Yes, we'll be right back.